We start with the king's pawn opening. Okay, so we will defend our pawn here with the knight. We'll move our knight to the empty square here on the d file. Yeah, he'll try to attack our knight and we will try to attack his bishop here with the pawn. Now let's see. Okay, he moves back his bishop and I guess we should take his bishop here since our king is on white file. It will be good to take his bishop. Now he brings out his queen and we have a pawn hanging out there on the b file, but we will try to take advantage of the center here. He takes down our pawn and now I moved our pawn so that we can attack his queen, and obviously he'll move his queen back. Yeah, that's right. Now he can't kill our pawn with the queen since this pawn is guarded by the rook in a file. So our next move will be to take advantage of the center by moving our pawn. Okay. So now I have moved this pawn so that I can attack his queen with the bishop. Yes. So we are attacking his queen. He can't take down our bishop since it is guarded by the rook in a file. He moves his queen, so and here we have an option to take his pawn and attack his knight at the same time. Right. So we have queens for the exchange. Now let's wait and watch. Okay, he takes down our queen and we will move our rook but not use our king, because if we move our king it will come on the black line and he has a black bishop, so we'll kill his queen with the rook. Okay, so he tries to develop his knight. Okay, we'll take down his pawn which was free. He tries to attack our pawn. We take his pawn and here we have our bishop. We give a check. He guards with the bishop. We give our bishop protection with the pawn. He will try to attack our bishop with the pawn, I believe. Yeah, and here I did a blunder and I moved my bishop to a file, which was very wrong. Our bishop is not protected here, and he takes down a bishop for free and also attacks the rook on the d file. So this move was a blunder. Now let's actually forget this move and try to focus on the later part of the game. So we have our rook being attacked by the bishop. So I'll try to put some pressure on his knight. He takes down our rook, we take his knight. Now here the interesting part is we could have taken down his bishop, but since his bishop is on black file and knight was threatening us, we took down his knight. Now we try to develop our knight here, putting some pressure on the rook in the h file. Now we castle here so that it puts some pressure on his bishop. He moves his bishop back. Now we put some pressure on his bishop as well as threatening to go for a check here. Now this is actually a good move since he's protecting his pawn as well as trying to attack our knife if we were planning to move our knight forward, but here we'll move our pawn, so that he will kill our pawn and give us a free box. We take down his pawn. Now let's see. Now he moves his bishop, trying to put some pressure on the rook as well as our pawn. We give him a check. Now here comes the move of the match. This match was totally dependent on this move. So here we could have taken down his rook with our knight, but here I decided to move my rook in d file to give a check. With this, we are not just saving our knight, but we are developing our rook. And now we can take his rook. And here comes the best move of the game, checkmate. Here the king has no legal moves left, so we win. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in another video.